the statistics here at the Royal Meeting. Aboard Hydrangea, that's it. They're in the gates. And they're off with a straight mile ahead of them in the Group 2 Duke of Cambridge Stakes. The stalls right in the centre of the track, and they are coming down the centre of the course. They're led early by Bilston Bess, and Bilston Bess has a lead already established of a length and a half. Over in second place, Promising Run, and then Hydrangea towards near side, racing in third position. Wilhelmina is just in fourth, and racing in fifth is Arabian Hope. Very keen through the first furlong and a half was Lincoln Rocks, the jockey who's in the orange sleeves, Danny Tudhope, having to dab on the brake pedal continuously through the first quarter mile. Unforgettable Filly is next in the field, followed by Tomerit, and then last year's runner-up Aljazzi with a couple behind. Tribute Act is last but one, and James Doyle sitting chilly aboard Urban Fox as they race on now down towards the halfway point in the 15th running of the Duke of Cambridge, and it is still Holly Doyle and Bilston Bess, and they're clear by 2 lengths now to Hydrangea, moving well in second position. In third is Promising Run, and then towards the far side Arabian Hope, her stablemate. The pink colours of Wilhelmina and Frankenatore, now they're beginning to raise their game towards the near side. Tomerit is next. Tribute Act is trying to stay on, so too is Aljazzi, and then Unforgettable Filly. They're inside the final quarter mile. Bilston Bess only there on sufferance towards the far side. The Godolphin battalions are Promising Run and Arabian Hope in the centre. Tribute Act has burst through. Aljazzi towards the near side. Wilhelmina has flattened out. Hydrangea will not win, but it is now Aljazzi and William Buick going clear to give trainer Marco Botti a first ever win at Royal Ascot. Aljazzi wins. Tribute Act was in second, Wilhelmina in third, and staying on but never dangerous, Urban Fox was up for fourth place. Well, it has been a very, very long wait for Marco Botti, but finally he has a winner at Royal Ascot, and it is a second win in the race for the winning rider, William Buick, who was aboard Joviality, who won in 2012. Last year's runner-up has won by a clear margin. Tribute Act in second, Wilhelmina in third. Urban Fox never really got on terms in fifth position. Tomerit was in sixth, Promising Run in seventh, Arabian Hope was in eighth, Hydrangea only ninth, just ahead of Bilston Bess. But here it goes to Aljazzi, and yesterday it was Italian jockeys who were winning. Today it's an Italian trainer in the shape of Marco Botti.
Second at 40 to 1 last year. Goes one better today. Third last at this point. In the end, though, Johnny, an emphatic winner.
Oh, he absolutely bolted in. He was cruising through the race, and it looked like James Fanshaw's filly was after getting a beautiful gap there between horses. She was going to quicken up to win, but the winner came there with a wet sail near the stand side, and it won, as you said, very, very impressively.
At this point, you were getting excited at Tribute Act. Declan Donnelly would be getting excited, but then suddenly the picture changed.
Oh, the big rush and whoosh of wind on the outside as she comes through. It was Kemar who managed to beat her in last season's contest. Marco Botti has had a real tough time of it. Just 11 winners on the board. That's a massive boost for the team.
And I have to apologise slightly, because in the parade ring I said she didn't look great in the coach. She wasn't walking out all that freely. But clearly Marco had prepared her to run a big race here today. So a surprise placing last year, and she's off the back of a decent run in the Bet3 mile to Adabe, so that form reads pretty well. But it was a funny old race. Bilston Bess took off pretty quick early on, and Hydrangea was not far off the pace herself. Disappointing.
Yeah, the writing was on for Hydrangea at the 2 mark. You could see Ryan's body language. It was not good. He was struggling there. He was trying to force her forward, but she weakened very tamely out of it. The pacemaker dropped away, and then, as I said, all the horses from the back came, but the winner came down the outside.
Richie, Will Buick won it in 2012. He now has 22 Royal Ascot winners.
Congratulations, Will. I saw you before the race. You had a nice, calm demeanour, and I guess through the race you might have had a nice, calm demeanour on this filly, because she travelled and moved so well.
Yeah, thank you, Rishi. The race worked out perfectly, really, and this is a track that this filly excels at. You know, it can develop. The races can develop for a closer sometimes, and you know, she's a filly that she warms up. She warms up into her race, and you know, when I hit the halfway mark, she really come alive underneath me, and you know, she gives you a lot of confidence throughout the race. She ran very well at Sandown last time on very soft ground. She likes this ground. This is the ground she needs, and let's hope that she can, you know, get a elusive Group 1 next running.
Yeah, and absolutely. And one of the things people often talk about when you're riding as well as you are, it's on a crest of a wave. Do you ride with extra confidence because of how well things are going? Does that come into play at all?
Yeah, you just got to do what you got to do. You know, today's a new day, then yesterday, tomorrow's another new day, and that's just how it is. And you got to be very positive in this game, of course, always. And thank you, Matt. Well done. And but you know, when you ride horse like this, it makes the job easier.
Well done, Rick.
Thank you.
Marco Botti has just trained his first Royal Ascot winner. Your first words when you saw me were finally.
Yeah, exactly. No, we've been so close, so many times, and it's just nice to have one, on the board. And I'm really delighted. I have to thank the owners. They kept her in training this year, and William gave a great ride, and she showed a good turn of foot. Last year, obviously, she came here as an outsider, and today was a short prize, but the job done. Really pleased for everybody.
How does it feel to have a Royal Ascot winner?
Oh, we wake up in the morning, and we all want to have winners here. So it's great, to finally have one.
Well done, Marco.
Thank you.
Yeah, big moment for the trainer.